Good morning. It's Wednesday, it's Water Wednesday, and all of my plants have made it into my house because it's 38 degrees outside and it was a little cold. So we will be watering on Wednesday so they won't be thirsty on Thursday. And yeah, so today is another in-office day. I'm excited, feeling rested, even though I did not go to bed until way too late after I finished all of the tasks on my list. Yesterday's vlog, a little meh, but it's okay. Some days are just like that, and you keep moving. You do take care of yourself, you refill your battery, and you go on about your day. That's what we're about to do. So let's go. Let's get these keys. I always keep my keys in a bowl right here so I won't lose them. Anybody else do that? Let's go. So I got my sunglasses earlier when I left, and then Mother Nature turned the sun off. Again, it is 1 o'clock and it's dark again. I was enjoying the sun so much. Has anybody else been, I don't know where you live or where you're watching this from, but I'm in Alabama and the sun has been missing for days. And it has not been, usually I love a cozy, moody day, like some candles, turn the heat up just a little and get cozy like I'm about to do in a second. But for days and days, no ma'am. No, it's too much. So it's time to get cozy and water these plants because it's Water Wednesday. I think I mentioned that to you. And yeah, I got a little story time for you. So,
oh, by the way, if you're new here, welcome back and welcome to the vlog. My name is Bridget and I'm a 54-year-old entrepreneur and recovering people pleaser. I'm using Vlogmas as a way to share my story and connect with other people just like you who might be starting over, maybe in transition, or just looking to make life simple.
Okay, got the fireplace going. So now it's time to change, get comfy. Let's water these plants.
Sometimes the hardest part about growing is realizing that version of you people knew before was never the whole you. When I think about my mental health journey, the depression that I didn't have words for, the heaviness I learned to function through, the confusion of feeling different or misunderstood, I realize now it wasn't weakness, it was information. It was my brain trying to speak a language I didn't yet understand.
And honestly, I spent most of my life trying to make sense of that gap between what I felt and what other people thought they saw. In my 30s, I was trying to survive, trying to be who I thought I needed to be, trying to show up in the right way, trying to hide anything that looked like struggle. And then 40 hit. And everything shifted. I had to unlearn so much: beliefs, patterns, assumptions, all the things I thought were quote unquote right that were actually keeping me small and out of alignment with who I really was becoming. And now at 54, I have the wisdom, I have the emotional intelligence, I have the curiosity and the courage to want more and the ability to actually go get it. Not because I have it all figured out, but because I finally understand me. One thing I've learned about my brain is that it's wired for depth, detail, and intention. And that used to feel like a flaw. I remember working in retail years ago. I'd fold the jeans perfectly, all the sizes lined up, all the stacks clean and crisp, color blocked, merchandised intentionally so customers could actually shop the store. And my coworkers and managers at the time would always say, "Don't do it the Bridget way. Just do it quick. We don't have time for all that." That was crazy. A part of me took that as a compliment, but a part of me felt really misunderstood and disappointed. Like my best was too much, or my brain was doing something that other people didn't value. But looking back, I realized something important. What they called too much was actually my gift, because order matters, beauty matters, intention matters, the experience we create for others matters. And the same is true inside our minds. For some people, their internal world is cluttered and chaotic, full of old emotions, unresolved experiences, hurt, heartbreak, trauma, just scattered everywhere. And they can function like that because it's all they've ever known. But for someone like me, I need things to be organized, not perfect, but purposely arranged so I can think, breathe, and create with clarity. Understanding that about myself changed everything. It allowed me to see that nothing was wrong with me. My brain just doesn't work like that. It works in a different rhythm, a rhythm that actually makes me who I am. And understanding that helped me get out of some of my darkest mental health seasons. Not instantly, not magically, but slowly, gently, the way roots grow under soil before plants ever bloom. So on this Water Wednesday, as I take care of these plants, helping them stay hydrated and rooted, I'm reminded that growth is quiet. Healing is slow. Clarity takes time. And becoming yourself is a lifelong process. My plants aren't rushing. They're not judging themselves for needing more light or more time. They're simply growing because that's what they were created to do. And maybe that's the message for today. You are growing even in seasons you feel misunderstood. You are evolving even in the moments that feel messy or confusing, and you are becoming with wisdom, emotional intelligence, curiosity, and courage to be exactly who you were always meant to be. So if you're watching this and you've ever felt different or too much or not enough, just know there's nothing wrong with you. You're just learning the language of your own mind. So stay rooted, stay gentle with yourself, and keep becoming. So I don't know if you were counting along as I was watering. Plus, I didn't take you to all of the spots where all of the plants are. But anybody want to guess how many plants propagating or in pots with dirt? Because they're all growing, they're all thriving. Well, a couple of them are really sad like me because the sun has been hiding. Come back, sun. Literally, we need you. Like, don't be blazing hot like summer, but shine brightly. Just like we need to when we talk about our gifts and understanding how we function as human beings. I was kind of sharing some of that during the Water Wednesday, and it's not easy to talk about because I just don't know. And people sometimes take advantage when you overshare. So that's kind of why I'm keeping it a little bit private, but also sharing because someone else out there might feel the same way I am. And as we're growing in this midlife stage, which, oh, by the way, people used to always say midlife crisis. I think this is the turning point. Like, this is where we have to truly grow into who we are supposed to be, embrace it, and start living our lives, because we've been growing up this whole time. I don't know about you. 30, 40, I was growing up. 30s, really trying to mature and figure out what I'm supposed to do, but then realized when I turned 40 that I was doing everything right and everything wrong at the same time. Like, who knew? Nobody. I didn't. But I had to unlearn all those things so that I can get to 50, which I thought, yay, I made it to 50, that something was just going to magically happen. And everything, all the hard work, all the lessons that I've learned, all the heartbreak, everything was just going to come together. And it didn't. I was not going to lie, I was a little disappointed. I was like, okay, so I turned 50 and everything's still the same. But this year, 53 to 54 has a mental shift. And I've said this before, oftentimes we're at the bottom. You start at the bottom of a level, right? And you work your way up. And when you pass that last test of that level, you're at the bottom of the next level. So we're just repeating the cycle. We're just starting over. And I'm excited to go into 54 this year and see what it has for me. Because each decade, from 30 to 40, from 40 to 50, these decades, listen, we can't count them out. And I hope that you are journaling, that you're talking to friends, that you're sharing your stories and being very open and honest. Let's be honest, because a lot of times people just be talking and be out in these streets and then come home to nothing, to a big, beautiful home with nothing, no love, no safe space. So I hope this resonates with you, and I hope that you're enjoying this Vlogmas. If you are, thank you. Please lock in, subscribe. I hate when people do this, but subscribe. Click the like button. It really helps the channel. And when people say this, they are not lying. I see that 8 people have watched, and I probably know you, family, cousins, friends, coworkers. Like the video, it helps my channel, and you got to start somewhere. So if anything, this is showing you resilience, commitment, determination, all the things, because all I want to do is make sure that my messages are reaching the right people and you can help. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, and if it's working and if it makes sense, then I will. Otherwise, on to the next project. But you know I'm going to go on to the next project anyway. See you tomorrow. Bye.